Hello everyone and welcome back to a Loot Team Plot Thrillers YouTube video. Today I'm here at Thorpe Fright Nights 2025 for my second visit of the year, my first visit here to Fright Nights this year. I can't wait to get back around the park, get on my favourite coasters such as Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, and obviously experience Fright Nights. Go checking out all the different attractions, go through some scare zones and filming some POVs for you. Let's get down to the dome, can't wait for this. Every time I walk through Thorpe Park and over the bridge, I swear Hyperia grows taller. Standing at 236 foot tall, there's Saw the Ride, standing at 100 foot, 136 foot smaller than Saw. So smaller than Hyperia, sorry. Can't wait to get back on there. As glad Samurai is testing, that did reopen a couple of weeks ago for the first time. Yeah, walking across the bridge, there's Swarm testing, I've seen Stealth testing, I haven't seen Hyperia testing. Like I said yesterday at Chessington, obviously I don't really come to these parks a lot, so I'm going to focus on a lot of the rides, but obviously I will look at the other attractions, go through the scare zones as well. There goes Stealth. Welcome into the dome. What an awesome skyline over Thorpe Park. I'm a bit worried though, there's grey skies. I think it is going to rain later, but hopefully it doesn't affect the ride availability too much. As you do have some pretty tall coasters, and obviously the UK's tallest, obviously Hyperia. But yeah, don't know where we're going to head to first. There's Hyperia testing. It's good to see trains climbing the 236 foot lift hill again, and about to descend the first drop over there. Can't wait to get back on Hyperia. It's definitely my favourite coaster in the UK. Actually go through this camera roll, but yeah, most rides have been tested. Emerson and Furnace going around currently, Stealth's gone around a few times, Swarm, Flying Fish. Haven't seen Colossus tested, but that usually tests a little bit later. Oh, there's a stall. And yeah, I can't really see Saw from this angle, so I'm not sure if that's testing. Yeah, just waiting down here by Depth Charge. Can't wait. The original plan was to go to Colossus and then do like Saw and Hyperia. All of them rides are short. I don't think Colossus has tested this morning. Swarm is on 5 minutes, and so is Stealth. So I'm going to start on Stealth. It's my second favourite coaster here at the park. 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds, climbing 205 foot. It's a classic here, and hopefully I can wake up because I'm actually quite tired after Chesterton yesterday. I had a great day over there. Let's go to the Amity Speedway. Here we are on Amity Speedway. First look at Creature Campus. I've taken a closer look at all the different attractions here for this year's Fright Nights. Come advertised on a 5-minute queue for Stealth. Not bad at all. I mean, you're thinking now, 2 roller coasters are open at Thorpe Park. Yesterday at Chessington, there was only 2 coasters closed. Like, there was nothing open. Don't know why, but Stealth looks absolutely massive today. Let's go. It's about to launch. Oh, I love Stealth. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be walk on. Obviously later, all this cattle pen will be full. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention, past couple of weeks I've been looking at Fright Nights and queues, and you're best getting here for 9 AM, going through security, making sure you get there for 10. I don't know what we're going to do here, then we're going to have to sort of push through. Yeah, it's just down here. Saying 15 minutes, I don't think so. Let's go on Stealth.
Attention racers in waiting.
That be
off stealth there, waiting for the front row, which is always makes it a little bit better. But since it is a little bit rainy, that felt like hail. I had to close my eyes on the launch straight there. But yeah, climbing 205 foot in the air, what an experience that was. Great views over the park. Definitely have some more rides on that later. I think I head over to the Swan now, try and get a front row on there, as it is only on 5 minutes. I don't think the other rides are still open at the moment. But yeah, what a great way to start my day here at Thorpe Park on a ride on stealth. Next up is the Swarm, the 2012 B&M Wing Coaster, the first B&M Wing Coaster to open here in the UK. What a great ride this is. Obviously I did Mandrill Mayhem for the first time yesterday, the second B&M Wing Coaster to open. That was opened in 2023. In my opinion, Swarm is still a better coaster, currently advertised on a 15-minute queue. It is still raining, not heavy, but hoping. That might mean some of the queues are quite Hyperia is open. That's on a 50-minute queue. That's not bad at all. I'll probably do that after the Swarm. Just thought whilst we're down here, might as well get on the Swarm, as it is the closest coaster to the entrance to the park. Yeah, so might as well. Nice demon over here. This is the end of the world. Let's go. Entering onto Swarm Island here. Just going up the lift hill. I'm going to catch it coming down the first drop. Just on the bridge here. I love the Swarm, such a fantastic coaster. Into this massive 0G roll through the billboard. Wow, what a great themed area this is. I've just got the ambulance here in front of me, a huge planery which you fly under, obviously the billboard. I did put out a Swarm review last week. I absolutely adore this roller coaster. Top speed of 59 miles per hour, height of 127 foot. And I guess you can sort of get away with not really tidying up this area, but they always do. This is a post-apocalyptic alien. I just love how the Swarm gets so close to all the footpaths and theming pieces. Oh wow, I absolutely love this coaster, and I love this area. Yeah, like I said before, first of all, that's not 15 minutes, that's walk on. And I do prefer the Swarm over Mandrill Mayhem. It's saying 15 minutes, but this will all be in the cat-up, and this is not 15 minutes, this looks walk on to be honest. 10 minutes is saying, but I don't even think it's that. Love the music as well. Obviously Yumi at 6 did this, and they didn't play the instrumental, so you really hear the bass. Got on the Swarm 2-train operation, stacking on the brake room, that's alright. Let's go. Just came off a front row ride on the Swarm there, opening back in 2012. This is an excellent B&M Wing Coaster with all the theming around the island on Swarm Island. The elements are insane, including the first drop behind me, especially on the front row. Unfortunately, because of the rain, it did hurt my face a bit. I don't know why I keep choosing the front row on these coasters. But yeah, great ride. Definitely better than Mandrill Mayhem in my opinion. And yeah, it's getting a little bit more busy now. Swarm's on 50 minutes, but I think we're going to head over to Hyperia now and get one of the UK's tallest, fastest and the best roller coaster. I absolutely love this view of the 3 different roller coasters here. Colossus in the foreground, Soar to the left, and Hyperia in the background. Going to Hyperia then, probably do Soar, that's open. Unfortunately Colossus is shut for some reason. A delayed opening on the app, so I'm sure we'll get that later. That's my favourite coaster in the park. Let's get to Hyperia, just over there. There she goes, climbing the 236-foot lift hill. It's a bit rainy this morning, so I'm hoping not to get near the front because it's going to be pretty painful. I'm excited for this. Fully advertised on a 75-minute queue, which isn't actually too bad for Fright Nights. And I'll get some offline footage for you. Oh, there's an awesome coaster. Just wanted to mention, Hyperia might close before 9 PM, mainly just due to the whole how busy it is. And yeah, so sometimes it does close a little bit early, but yeah, that's just one if you're going to the Fright Nights, make sure. Let's go on Hyperia, let's go. I love the views of Solar Ride from the Hyperia queue line, and also the amazing views of Hyperia, just climbing up the lift hill. I absolutely love this attraction to bits. Being from in the Midlands, when you come right down and ride Hyperia, that's really appreciated because you don't ride it that much. Oh, some of these elements are absolutely insane. Can't wait for this. Trying to catch it down on the first drop. We do have the wrap queue. Yeah, so using that, just give it the queue. Let's go on Hyperia, what a ride. Here we go, row 7 on Hyperia. Can't wait for this.
Row seats 5. Please organise your groups prior to boarding.
incredible ride, Hyperia. Just had a row 7 ride on the UK's tallest, fastest and most weightless roller coaster. I have missed that coaster so much. The first drop is absolutely insane. The 180-degree twist is so forceful and intense. It's such a fantastic roller coaster. You then enter into the Immelman. That is really packed full of air time. Flew out my seat on that element. Onto the Kreml, which is my personal favourite element of that ride. There's nothing else like it over there. Such an incredible part of the ride there. You bank outwards into an inversion. It's such a good element. And then into that full second stall. That's an incredible ride. It is scary, don't get me wrong. I was bricking it then in the queue line. Absolutely hate heights. I was here 236 foot tall. But that is a spectacular roller coaster. Absolutely love Hyperia. What an amazing ride. Next up is Saw the Ride then, the 2009 Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Going to be a little bit rough this, but 60 minutes. And it does have a single rider queue. This, Hyperia and Walking Dead all have single rider queues, so we're going to give this a go. This one can usually be a little bit slow, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad this morning. Yeah, great ride on Hyperia though. And yeah, it's just outside. Let's see how long it takes. Straight indoors then, just make my way up to the steps. Let's see how long it takes now from this point. This isn't bad at all. A couple of people in front of me, shouldn't take too long. I saw the ride. Let's go. So I just had a second row on Saw the Ride. I waited about 20 minutes there in the single rider queue. Not bad at all. Queue was advertised at an hour. Single rider queues are really good here at the Fox. Obviously, all talented single rider video as well. That one did well as well. In terms of my ride, I do like the indoor section on Saw the Ride. It is quite smooth with all the theming and obviously the inversion. On the actual outside drop, the first drop is really good after the vertical lift hill, but it can be quite rough after obviously the drop. Made way on into the Immelman, that was quite rough today. And the outer bank, good airtime on the airtime hill, and obviously into the mid-course brake run. Great views over to Hyperia, and obviously you drop down off the mid-course into the dive loop, into the final brake run. A little bit rough on the shoulders there, but it had worse rides on Saw the Ride. You're going to do Colossus now, the Power 10, the world's first television roller coaster, over and back in 2002. Colossus is currently advertised on a 90-minute queue. Quite busy here at Fright Nights today. Let's do it. First glimpses of the crows of Morecambe Meadow here in the Colossus queue line. I'll also be getting a couple of POVs for you over the next 2 days. I'll also go around the park after this and check out all the new, all the Fright Nights attractions. And yeah, it's just after the tunnel here, so I wouldn't say this is 65, especially if it's on 2 trains, which I think it is. Yeah, so we'll see how it is. I mean, Colossus isn't my favourite to be honest, but when I'm here, you gotta do these rides, haven't you? Let's see how long this takes.
But Ashton's first one's gonna be Colossus. No, but like first and actual.
I've only waited 10 minutes at the moment, and we're almost at the merge point, so this is definitely not 65 minutes. And if it's really quiet, I might even do the front row, as the front row on Colossus is a little bit smoother than the other rows. You get a little bit more leg room and it's less headbangy. But yeah, I also love this queue line, how you're all intertwining with the roller coaster as well. I really miss these queues. Could come back. I'll get some off-ride footage for you. Down here on the very back, row 14 on Colossus. This is going to be painful.
Gates are about to close. Your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves at all times. Once again, your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves at all times.
The force of the mighty warrior, you must be over 1.4 meters tall and meet all ride restrictions as displayed at the ride entrance. Smoking is not permitted in the queue line.
I swear there's no one who likes Colossus. That is the worst ride I've done so far. I only waited half an hour, which isn't too bad for the world's first 10-looping roller coaster, and I got row 14, the very back row. I've never had the very back row before. I've been near, but that was the worst ride I've ever had. Oh, that, I feel like I just had 10 rounds of Mike Tyson. I would rather be thrown in a washer machine than do Colossus again. I'm not doing that again today. I'm certainly not doing that tomorrow. That was the worst ride ever on Colossus. It is time for Nemesis Inferno. And they always say B&M inverted coasters run a little bit better in the rain, and it's still raining. So yeah, can't wait for this. That's major coaster. Not doing too bad. Currently advertised on a 15-minute queue, and then after I'll go around the park and check out all of the different attractions for Fright Nights. I love this view over Nemesis Inferno, just outside the station. The smoke mystery is working today. And I get some off-fire footage for you of Nemesis Inferno.
Place your head back and brace yourself. Thank you for Nemesis Inferno. Please lift up in the black box quickly. Your seatbelts, exit to the left-hand direction. Get here at Thorpe Park.
just came off Nemesis Inferno there in the jungle section of Thorpe Park. The B&M Inverted roller coaster, which opened back here in 2003. I do prefer Nemesis Reborn of all the towers over Nemesis Inferno. When I come down to Thorpe Park, I have to do it. It's a little bit more interesting because I've done Nemesis to death. So when I come down and ride Inferno, layout's a little bit different. Quite forceful, and it was really flying around the track there, mainly due to the rain. B&Ms really rely on the rain to get a full, incredible experience. But yeah, great ride on Nemesis Inferno. We're going to go around the whole park now and check out all the new Fright Nights attractions. And yeah, these look really good this year. Here we are outside Stoughton. Here's the first attraction, Creature Campus. With a couple of scare ratings. And we've got Flash Mob there all the times, 3:45, 5:45, 6:45, 7:45 and 8:45. I look at the show for this year. They always change it up a little bit. So this obviously comes out a little bit, so the characters can go over here. Lighting in place. And yeah, so before they had a bus and the stairs, now they've had more of a school facade. And yeah, it looks like the characters can sort of go on top. Here, lockers, tyres, some barrels. Yeah, this looks quite cool. I've not seen much about Fright Nights this year. Kind of wanted to stay away from the spoilers. I was going to now. Great morning ride this morning. Great morning ride this morning. Obviously, it was in the morning. A great ride on Stealth this morning on the front row. Yeah, Creature Campus. Let's get around the rest of the park. Here's one of the new attractions then. Welcome Lost Souls to Purgatory Town. This is the new scare zone located in Big Easy Boulevard. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this is. I've heard it's an interactive scare zone, whatever that means. I'm presuming the characters will interact with you. I haven't watched anything about this. Take a little closer look at the theming. A little hearse over here. A hand, nice little bit of theming. Some coffins. Yeah, so I'm presuming the actors will sort of roam around this sort of area here. Yeah, we'll have to check out our POV. There's a little Easter egg down here, obviously just down here in the drains, just outside Detonator. Just in that grid, Pennywise comes on later in the evening. But yeah, not really sure what about Purgatory Town. Yeah, I'm not sure what this could be all about, but I'm looking forward to it later on this evening. And there's some of the restrictions for this attraction. Just want to point out, Purgatory Town does open at 4:30. The Crows and Morky Meadow opens at 4:15, and the rest of the scare attractions open at 3 PM. Here we are then on Swarm Island, home to one attraction, survival games here at Thorpe Park. One of the most intense scare mazes ever. It opens at 3 PM alongside all of the other attractions. A little sneak peek down the queue line. Here's some VIP tours for Thorpe Park. Phantom 4 with VIP access into all the scare mazes, RIP nights. Behind the Screams tour. Yeah, these are kind of nice. Yeah, that's survival games here at Thorpe Park. And this is Stitches. This is a scare maze which opened back in 2023, I want to say. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is located by Colossus. This is all built in a marquee, and yeah, you're really seeing this off. Howell's Toy Emporium. You enter through there and experience the maze. I love all the details on the side for Stitches. I love all the Easter eggs on the side of Stitches. Lucifer's Lair, obviously now, obviously that is here. I'll check that out later. Amity High is a nod to obviously Amity High. Exodus, obviously now known as Hyperia. Now definitely got another ride on there. 236 Toys, my 8th roller coaster. Death Stores, that's an old attraction located where Nemesis Inferno was. Super Spark Cinema, obviously home to trailers, 8 Dolls and Hell Cell in Super Spark Rentals, Lucifer's Games and Morecambe Farmers Market. home to the Crows. I'll take a closer look at there. I don't know if you noticed, I am missing one poster. It is obviously, of course, Mr. Jack Silkstone, SLK, SDN Unlocked. He started this back in 2021. He hires out Thorpe Park. So nice of him. Anyone could come along. I think this is his 4th year of it now. Such an amazing guy. There's a little sneak peek of the Crows of Morecambe Meadow for this year. So excited to get back on that later at 5:15 when that opens. It's a better view. They will do a great job of immersion and theming here with their scare zones. I'll take a close look at the entrance to this. Located just by Saw the Ride is one of my personal favourite scare zones, the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. Opens from 5:15 till park close, which is 9 o'clock. Morecambe Meadow. Can't really see much, but I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, there's a new photo opportunity as well. But first, let's look at this interaction between Hyperia and Saw the Ride. Wow. Getting distracted. Anyway, just over here is a new photo opportunity of one of the Crows. Where the Crows go, nobody knows. Nice photo opportunity just outside. And here is the newest Scare Maze Dead Beat, opening last year. And yeah, this is all based about the DJs and all gone wrong. Yeah. This also uses the old Living Nightmare building. Yeah, can't really see much from outside of this attraction. And yeah, this is where Slammer used to stand for many years. Deadbeat. And this is the final maze trailers. It's opened in 2021, all about the Super Spark cinema being taken over by all these different characters. Utilise the old I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here building in the jungle. A lot of Fright Nights classics being in this building, such as the Asylum and I believe Studio 13. And yeah, the exit is just right here on the corner of trailers. And last but not least is Lucifer's Lair. This scare zone slash show looks really good this year. Obviously there's going to be actors up there and you get locked in these 2 cages, which looks really good. And as you got the main stage, this is sort of the hub of Fright Nights. Got loads of different shows on there. I'll try and find the show songs for you, but yeah, the theming on there looks really good. And the show times are just over here. Loads of food places as well. The opening ceremony is at 3. Confession times is 3:45, 6:15, 7:15 and 8:15. Lilith's Deadly Sin shows at 4 and 5. Fire show is at 6, 7 and 8. Hell's Angels at 5:30 and 7:30. And there's a live band at 4:30, 6:30 and 8:30 for Lucifer's Lair. This is one of my favourite views of Hyperia. Governor Ryland's awesome coaster. The UK's tallest and fastest. Looked on the queue times, this is 75 minutes. And other rides like Nemesis Inferno, they're 80. Swarm is 90, same with Saw. So it's still quite busy here. Halloween is on Friday. I'm recording on Wednesday the 29th. Let's have some more rides on Hyperia. Just wanted to mention, yeah, I've got these signs out when it gets a little bit more busy, especially later on this evening. But actually, I might give it a miss. 75 minutes for Hyperia. I was going to do the single rider queue, But yeah, Single Rider queue is just up there. So I'm gonna give this a miss and try a new ride. So Single Rider queue is backed all the way up here. We're gonna see how long it takes. Current queue time is 115 minutes for the main queue. So I've been waiting about an hour in the Single Rider queue for Hyperia, and he's gone down about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, there's a train sitting on the station, and that's just on the break, and that's just me putting the station. No other train has gone on the circuit, so now Hyperia's on one train for the rest of the evening. Them queues are going to be heaving. I don't think we're getting a night ride on today. You wonder what that music is in the background. At 3 PM, Lucifer's Lair, there's a show where they play it bog wide, which is kind of nice, especially when the ride has broken down. But yeah, I can't believe Hyperia's on one train for the rest of the evening. Them queues are going to be horrendous later. They've started testing. Hopefully the ride isn't down for too much longer, because I am absolutely freezing in this queue line. I've been here for over an hour. It stopped raining luckily, but I'm so cold. Here comes down the first draw. Can't wait to get on Hyperia now. I mean, I knew I was going to be waiting here for a long time, but I'm so happy it's at least tested now. I'm hoping they can have their second train back on soon, because these queues are going to be way bigger. Now it's only on one train. Let's see how long it takes. Second train has now been added back onto the circuit, so hopefully the queue times will lower down when it reopens, hopefully shortly. It's only the second test train they've done since it closed about half an hour ago, so hopefully they can get this ride back running again, because this is a long queue all the way in the extended queue and everything for Hyperia. And finally Hyperia is back open. Hopefully it's not going to take too long until I'm in the station. Just going to do that stretch down there, up the stairs, I'm in the station. Wow, wait just over an hour at the moment. So then, in the end, I waited 2 hours in the Single Rider queue there for Hyperia. Oh, that was just so slow. It did break down for half an hour, but I should have just waited in the main queue. At least we were moving a little bit better. That Single Rider queue was so slow then. On Tuesday I ride, I got row 2, and that was flying around in the rain. That was such a good ride, even better than this morning. Go check out some of the shows now, go to Creature Campus and Lucifer's Lair. I'm not going to do another ride anytime soon. Go check out some of the little bit more Fright Nights. Here's Lucifer's Lair. There's a show currently playing, but as you can see it's absolutely rammed. This show is, I think, the Deadly Sin show. It started at 4. Yeah, it's currently absolutely rammed, so I'm probably going to try and head to the corner here and see if we can catch any of it, rather than not to get copyrighted like the one Ancestors. You can just see a little bit over there. Yeah, it's quite hard to see. I might come back, maybe try and do a Creature Campus. Very busy around here. Yeah, let's go over to Creature Campus first and see what's over there. Here we are then in the Amity Speedway. We'll look at some of the Creature Campus. Show times, like I said earlier, are 3:45, 5:45, 6:45, 7:45 and 8:45. They're just roaming around at the moment. It is still raining, so sorry if any water gets on the camera. I'm so cold after Hyperia. Yeah, I missed the first show unfortunately. But obviously I'll try and capture the other ones. Here comes Stealth. Might as well get some off-fire footage while I can. And there's the smoke effect at the bottom of the launch. Just as to point out as well, the Fright Nights audio is playing in themed areas, not just at Thorpe but also in Hyperia, which in my opinion sort of ruins the atmosphere. You know, you've got these world-class roller coasters with all their different themes, and they're playing all the soundtracks. On terms of queue times at the moment, Thorpe is on 75 minutes. When I walk past Nemesis Inferno, is on 140 minutes. It is quite busy today here at the park. Halloween is on Friday, I'm filming on Wednesday. Yeah, let's go and see if we can see any characters. Here's some of the characters here.
What are you doing today then?
I am filming a vlog.
A what?
A vlog.
Vlog.
Yeah.
What is that?
I go around filming my day here at Thorpe Park.
There.
Yeah. That right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What have you done today? What have you vlogged?
I've vlogged all the rides today, such as Hyperia, the Fright Nights attractions.
What's been your favourite so far?
Definitely Hyperia. Oh, of course, Creature Campus.
Thank you!
Yeah.
Are you going to be coming back to watch our shows in the dark?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's not actually a question. That's a request.
Yeah.
Coming back.
I'll make sure to be here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
See you later!
Good interactors here in Creature Campus. We're going to take a quick stroll around the park, see if we can see any Roman teams. The crows are coming out. So then I'm down here by Purgatory Town, just by Detonator here. I'm not really sure what it is. All I've heard is it's an interactive scare zone. There's a big crowd over here, so we're going to see what it's like. Nice bit of theming as well. Not sure what's going on with it. Too sure what's going on. All the characters just ran at us and then now they're going back.
Before you experience my next devilish creation, you must obey all of the stated restrictions. You must place all bags of loose items in the storage provided. There will be no room to use the closed digit necessarily. Ensure all your possessions are provided.
I think we're gonna have to like try and find some of the characters maybe. I'm not too sure what's sort of going on at the moment. This is the Easter eggs here in Sinful Sundays. That's a little bit of theme here. I'm still quite unsure what's actually going on. Different characters and all around the area. Quite sure what was going on then. I mean, I think you have to like sort of talk to the characters with all in big groups. I don't really know what the storyline of this attraction is. It's quite unsure, to be honest. I'd much rather a set walkthrough, because at the moment I'm very confused on what's going on. I'm going to head into the mega store to see if there's any new Fright Nights merchandise. So I've got a couple of pieces. Let's take a closer look. Show off the bat. Nice cap here. That is £16 for the Fright Nights cap. £6 for the cracked mug. It's been here for a few years. Bottle for £6. That's kind of nice. So sort of the fade. It's a backpack right there. Fright Nights, the home of fear, for £20 that is. Get a lanyard as well. £2 for the magnet and £6 for the Lucifer's pin badge. And then it's just your generic merchandise. Got some t-shirts with the Fright Nights logo on. Not sure what the actual pattern is. No price. £35 for the zombie t-shirt. Got a hoodie for Lucifer. Not embroidered. So nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. That's priced at £50. Got the Stitches hoodie for £70. Like a stitched on, Hell's Train podium at the bottom. Generic Thorpe Part 1, that's priced at £50. Try and move around a little bit. Got the old Thorpe Part logo on, I like that. Do they have anything on the back? Fright Nights on the back there. Let's keep looking around. £12 for a pun t-shirt, £6 for the gravestone magnet, and then £10 for a t-shirt over here. Seen that already. Got another Fright Nights t-shirt. Logo, this one's embroidered. £25 for that. Nothing on the back there. It's the same one, £20. Fright Nights. Got the attractions on there, Stitches, survival games. Can't really see because of the lights at the moment. There's the Lucifer's t-shirt, glow in the dark. £25. And there's the hoodie, there's the attractions at the back. And that's priced at £50. Fright Nights logo on the front. Fright Nights logo hoodie for £50. They used that in 2019. Maybe they're selling some old merch, but look at that. Yeah, they've got the old Thorpe Park logo. Not sure what that is. Fright Nights t-shirt for £25. Yeah, they're using their old merchandise here for this year. No, it's £20. Yeah, and I think that's all the Fright Nights merch in the mega store. I'll probably have a look in the island shop to see if there's any more merchandise. Yeah, just had a quick look through the island shop, and all the merchandise we've already seen in the mega store is in there, so yeah, it was kind of pointless. But yeah, look at this view just coming out of the park. It's not fully dark yet, so I've got about an hour until it's dark. But yeah, cool, great skyline this is. Obviously got Swarm over there, sort of like a purplish tint, moving in from south with blue and red. Yeah, I can't wait to see this view when it's like pitch black and all the park lights are all over the park. Crows has opened a little bit early, it's currently 5 o'clock. It's opening at 5:15. It has opened a little bit early. And yeah, I'm going to film a POV for you at dusk, and then I'll also do it when it gets a little bit darker at night. I'm excited for this. Got some good reviews for this year. Every year they always change the layout of this attraction.
Where the men of Thorpe village have been As the night draws close, my time in this village runs thin. For the burning of my body is about to begin. Justice will serve its sentence in the tent of life, while the bones are ground from such
Were born here at Thorpe Park in 2020 as a roaming team, and in 2021 they got moved down here into Morecambe Meadow. Now in 2021 I was a huge fan of this scare zone. In 2022 it just got better, same with 2023, 2024 and 2025. What an amazing run through that was. Multiple different routes, actor runs. It felt like a scare maze this year, and it was really intense. I can't wait to experience that in the dark. The actors doing a fantastic job getting loads of scares in. I just wanted to point out, most scare zones I've done this year have been in groups with the crows. Excuse me, with the crows. It's just pretty much you all walk in. And obviously people take it at different paces. It's so massive. It takes up the entire space from Solar Ride all the way down to Colossus. It's absolutely huge this year. And like I said, multiple routes. What a fantastic the addition the Crows are. I can't have more run-throughs than that. Fright Nights. So then we're down here in Fearless Valley. We're going to have a night ride on Hyperia. I know it doesn't look completely dark, but that's just because all the lighting around. If you look at Saw, see the difference, just all the lighting. Can be advertised on a 140-minute queue, not bad at all. And the fun fact about Hyperia in the dark, before 7 it has a lighting package like this, and at 7 it changes to red. So I made sure to catch that on camera. Let's go on Hyperia. I did miss it. It's not currently 7 o'clock, but all the lights around Hyperia has now changed to red. You can't really see it on the camera, so there'll be better views after. Sort of like Lucifer has taken over Hyperia. Sort of a nice touch to the right. Not too long. Yeah, just up them stairs, just during the wrap queue. Just up them stairs. Not going to be too long now for Hyperia. Here we are, row 9 on Hyperia in the dark. just came off a row 9 on Hyperia in the dark. What a fantastic ride Hyperia is. Definitely the best in the UK, and obviously here at Thorpe Resort. Look at it, you can't see it. There it is, look at her. She's so beautiful. I could watch her all day. Hyperia is absolutely incredible. Let's just talk a little bit about how it was riding in the dark. That first drop on the back on row 9 was so incredible. The whip, the force, the intensity, everything about that, the airtime. Oh, what a fantastic first drop. Into the non-inverted Nillman. Incredible airtime straight through the entire duration of that element. You dive down into the creme roll, my personal favourite element. That is insane in the day, in the dark near the back. I have no words. Flip round into the inversion. Oh, this lighting is nice. Into the dive stall, what an incredible stall that is. I mean, I've only done one, but you know, it's just such a fantastic element. 5 seconds of hang time into the Stengel dive and into the final airtime. What an incredible coaster Hyperia is. And here she is, flying through them elements. But there are some other roller coasters here. What I want to check out in the dark, so we're going to do a quick lap of the park, checking all these dark rides out. So let's start with Soar the Ride, the Gerstal Eurofighter, which opened back in 2009 here at the park. Colossus looks really good in the dark here. Purple, green, blue. It's got a lot. I'm going to do it tonight. Coming advertised on a 90-minute queue. Then we're going to stay till park close at 9 PM tonight. Probably going to get the night light captured. Do one more run through of the Crows of Morecambe Meadow in the dark, and then yeah, I'll probably call it a day. I'm very tired after Chesterton yesterday. And also I'm here tomorrow. This looks fantastic all around here. Very atmospheric. And then we have a look at the Crows from above as well. Also by here. What an incredible view of Hyperia, Soar and Colossus all in the dark. That looks fantastic. Look at the lighting and atmospheric smoke of the Crows. Oh, I can't wait to do this shortly in the dark. Let's head around the rest of the park, go check out Nemesis Inferno next. On my way over to Nemesis Inferno, that'll be a good opportunity to walk through Lucifer's Lair. I don't know if there's a show on or anything, I'm not sure. Minions over here.
Oh boy, what is the worst thing you have done?
These are all dotted around the area. And yeah, that's the main stage. I think they're setting off for the rock show shortly. I'm going to head around the park. I mean, if I can capture it, I'll capture it for you, but it's not a definite. Nemesis Inferno is all lit up in red, which looks quite nice. Yeah, take a closer look after getting some photos. Yeah, Nemesis Inferno looks really nice. Not going to ride it tonight again because I'm very tired, but obviously I have tomorrow, and I've done Stealth, Soar and Swarm and obviously Hyperia all in the dark before. It's literally just Colossus and Inferno left to do, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. Yeah, nice lighting. Next up is Stealth. I'm going to quickly walk through Purgatory Town, see if we can see anything. Still not sure what the full storyline for this is. Didn't see this before. count me in. Yeah, it's quite... I still don't really know what this area is. I can't see any actors around. But they're over here. I'm not sure. Let's just head over to Stealth. I love this angle of Stealth, just between Burger King over here. Yeah, nice little alleyway over to the Speedway. The stage for Creature Campus looks nice, all lit up. Blues, oranges, reds. Yeah, that looks nice. Probably not going to catch some of the dances today, but yeah, we're going to look at Stealth. I don't know if there's a Roman team out at the minute. Yeah, but the stage does look really nice. Just want to get some queue time. Stealth is currently advertised on 85 minutes. Not that you can see it. There you go, 85 minutes for the Intamin launch coaster. Had a ride this morning on the front row. But yeah, this looks really good, all lit up in purple. Look at it. I want to see that new smoke effect in action when it goes round. Absolutely love this view over Thorpe Park, just by tidal wave. Love it. There we go. So then down here on the Swarm Island, the Swarm is currently advertised on 100 minutes. And yeah, I got some off-ride footage for you. There's awesome B&M wing coaster. Are we going to focus? 100 minutes for the Swarm. Again, this time in night. I can't wait for this. It was really good in the dusk. It's going to be excellent in the night. Time for a POV.
Found doing so will be exiled from the meadow and will be removed from the park. There is to be no smoking.
decisions leave you, gasping at your false tears. Everyone's home and injustice is all heads and make you take it. So my power to fire. My time in the spiritual state. The burning of my body is about to begin. Justice will serve its sentence in the dead of night. It's like the sound of the dust. But I am to people's decisions.
So I just had my second run through of the Crows of Morecambe Meadow here at Fright Nights this year, 2025, in the dark this time. That was really good. It was really dark in there with the lights really blinding and the smoke effects. You couldn't really see where you were going, which made it really good. It wasn't as many scares as earlier, but yeah, it was still great when the Crows did do a very good job. Oh, what a fantastic attraction that is. But yeah, great day and night here at Fright Nights. What an amazing day it's been. And just look at Hyperia over in the water. That is incredible. Gotta wait for it to come over to the stall though. So then here we are outside the park now. What an amazing day it's been for my first day here at Thorpe Park Fright Nights 2025. Highlights for me is the Crows and also Hyperia in the dark. What a fantastic roller coaster Hyperia is. I wish it was closer to home, but unfortunately it's 4 hours away from me. Yes, I just need to do a couple more rides tomorrow, but yeah, I'm sure I will. I mean, it's just been a fantastic day. Always going down to Thorpe Park for me is magical, and I bet people from down south, when they go to Alton Towers, is magical for them as well. But what a fantastic day, fantastic trip so far. Still got tomorrow as well, but oh, I love Thorpe Park so much. Definitely my favourite theme park in the UK. If you haven't enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at LukeThemeParkThemes. I've been Luke. Goodbye.